Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
Bell boss me fambulem as caretaker bio come and tell me say he don't do all wetin he promised with the people of Sierra Leone inside in Manifesto. Some of you go doubt because maybe you go say no. Wait.
No.
Say
Wetin make where a can to the goodness of my uncle, you no go praise and pass you laugh. Wetin you laugh? Why the mock am?
Nobody enjoy because
it craze. Wetin you enjoy?
It craze. Don't do everything. And not for laugh.
No, my uncle say all wetin dey inside in election manifesto. That book, they promise the all way he put inside it. He say he don't get all and he don't do more. Not a good thing, and they.
So tell me, any peaceful Sierra Leonean where they read the information there, we not smile.
No, but the kind of laugh where you laugh so, not to just that one for Bato, now that one for Moko, not to Bato, na Moko the Moko.
Not to Moko, my brother. I'm happy because as caretaker bio come and tell me say, all the way he talk, he don't do it. I think that because of that, he say, he continue for fly because he don't fulfill the promise them.
and because of the fly now, so he go the out more good, and then it open more old part of the country. No, sorry. Now the more it.
You know, see una family member they don't have they fine.
But wetin power knocking do? My brother, this thing I can tell you, you like hypocrite. You not can get small thing from me.
Well, you can give me half. Now I make her the praise.
You not can no say na from caretaker and in woman they come out.
I know, brother. Now I make her the praise.
Because me not can consider and begin counting dollar and euro and pounds.
My brother, I'm not talking about you. So me fambulem.
Wait, almost for yes now. Almost for yes.
Now 530,000. You know there.
Well, this is not the problem with tuna. Una know the ever we say the vexo. Una know the ever get credit. How comes rest? You know ever possible let's go 500,000 our country.
Oh, I think a mistake. Not 200,000. I think a mistake.
Very well. No, not 300,000 right now.
Who say go 300? I mean not true.
No, not 300. Who not a lie? Not 300. Anyway, family una kushebo. We forget. This what's not me uncle in talk. Yeah, if they put more pan, that make I forget. Una kushebo una they do. I hope say una okay. Now so they can ask how they go. Now so they come oh. But it's Alex say thing they change now we are though. But the question now, the people want change. The people want change to end their suffering. But what type of change do you want? You failed for answer that question there. Now we don't begin see the change. The change don't begin wrap out bandage. And now we don't damage better one. Now my uncle had talk about so okay, like keep quiet first.
Me people them. Una kushe, una kabo. The man when they talk to you before the camera, you already know. Now Babure Kablai from the north. It's still not tough day, but the biggest warrior.
Who that ask you?
I know you talk.
I
know you talk to you.
Me uncle when I'm mad at you, me not send the peer, the freedom fighter. Now don't mind the sharp.
Because now uncle Fambulem inside the program, we get plenty things them how they can break down. What I mean, we they can look into them things here word by word, paragraph by paragraph.
Oda, because today we know they offload the devil na do at all. My uncle had they package them very, very well and not they embarrass them. We know they do that now today. It's not possible.
Well,
if now they make una donka, una go back because my uncle is safe na me hand.
Because now your uncle, you ready for package them well. Now the reason that when they can look inside the manifesto, where your uncle come and tell we the salon people them see, he don't do everything the way he be promised as a caretaker. I'm not saying about thing. Me people step the hope for Eri, waiting caretaker we don't do, and waiting there inside the manifesto as we see today for can share them. What I mean, not for destroy the paper, but for can make me and you understand exactly what there inside there and what he don't do.
Oh. Then he normally say when you want to give picking bits and megasi, what you for do?
You want to say for get on the first?
Yes. So if that be the case, relax small bit. Just slow listen this thing when they come back just now.
I have taken a closer look at the agreement, and I think it's good in a considerable respect. But I wish to draw the attention of the minister to a burning issue. Mr. Speaker, I wish to state at this point that it is no secret that the prices of goods in Sierra Leone are becoming uncontrollable. The citizens of this nation are crying. The situation has become pitiful. When you go to the markets, the cost of rice, essential goods, is becoming appalling on our people. Mr. Minister, what is the minister doing?
Even the speaker agrees with the deputy speaker.
I really want to believe he speaks the mind of the entire house. He speaks the mind of all of us on this particular burning issue. The skyrocketing prices of essential commodities, including rice, cement, flour, etc.
You get the exact price of the 50 kg rice, like for example, parboiled rice. What are the cost?
I'd expect say the 50 kg parboiled rice as today inside Fritonia for day in between anything around 350 to 360.
This is not expectation. Let we look at the reality on the ground.
That is what I'm saying.
It's not what you expect. Now what's in there on the ground.
Yeah.
I may not have got the information right now as I tell you, but based on waiting the wholesale price of rices, I'd expect say the rice in price and Friton that parboiled rice one I'm talking about for the between 350 depending on where you are to 300.
But you know, so that price is not so in the reality in terms of the cost.
You not get for tell me. I mean,
the price down at 510, 520.
That is not true.
As recent as it can be.
That one they say it's not true. I mean, this is exaggeration. That rice, the parboiled rice, one bag rice at 520. That is not true. I mean, easy for maker even direct them. Go right down opposite bus station, and then get their own small retailer then they.
But if possible able go yonder, not to pass Usauna Wale Posimba more reasonable.
Not to me they tell you say make you go on a bus station, but I'm just making a reference that if it is there at that price and when I then the retail and you get a couple of other retail outlets then for tell me say rice now 520 That's not true.
That is fact, Mr. Minister.
That is
Go to
not-
the ground where
No,
you left here, go to different shop them and
I
ask.
would challenge you on that. That is not true.
Okay,
That rice, a bag of rice, they go at 500.
Okay,
It's not.
it is true,
It
Mr.
depends on also maybe. I mean, if you talk about parboiled rice, you talk about butter brand rice, you talk about Big Joe. It can never be even
Okay,
up to 400. I can tell you this
look at the prices depends to who say you dey at the moment and who say you dey buy them from. Let's take example for instance, we me dey buy rice a bag. Now 430,000 leons, for instance, places like Lungi. So going to places far-flung communities,
when you been buying
that
rice?
was 2 weeks back. So that's the price we, me for instance, buy. Going to the far-flung communities, you can't despise the fact that it no go reach to 500,000.
I will tell you, say, all across the country, except if you talk about then other high-end rice like jasmine. But there is no way anybody will sell rice. Now, any part of this country have up to even 500,000.
But
What about the 430?
No, well, 430, depending on, like I also say, it depends on the kind of rice. But honestly, if you are saying that somebody is selling rice at 430, you are buying the wholesale price. More say even up to last week, the price was around 340,000 euros. When I've been hearing they don't come with, I mean, it was all over on social media that wholesale price of rice is at 340,000. You can't tell me even paying transport to whichever part of the country you go. Finally, go sell that rice at 340 or 330.
Mr. Minister, even if they say that is not true, we actually that not the ground. You know, things for the fact that we know the produce to we own. For the fact that we know the produce to we own, and you self just attest now, you say freight they go up. You know, things say people they do business for loss, and for the fact that we not get a proper, we not get a proper price monitoring mechanism in place. Obviously, people and go.
I mean, these are all. I mean, I think say these are outlandish assumptions.
This not just fact. You just state here say the price monitors they not able to reach all side. The price, the trade monitors they not able to go all side.
It is not. If it is not fact, I don't tell you say we get price control at two levels: the wholesale price, and with the insurance, say we also get then community stores there where SLPMC they run across the country. We also get good business people then we really not gonna go buy rice at a wholesale price of 340 or 335. Go Alec now Kailon you can go sell and the 430.
So almost for jasmine rice.
So I mean
50 kg.
No, I'm not gonna tell you about just. I mean, more not reduce this thing here to that.
This is about
So,
people.
Mr. Minister, no, we look at.
More not reduce this discussion.
No, we
to
look
that
at-
level, you go begin to ask me,
No, we look at-
come on, like this, right,
But you
come
need
on,
for
like-
now as a minister of trade.
No, but
You
this
for
is
able
what
to tell
I'm-
the public.
This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. We concerned about the products that we most of Sierra Leoneans, 80 to 90% of Sierra Leoneans able consume. You know, can begin ask me how much Toyota, for instance, when it comes to vehicle, how much Toyota they cost, how much Ferrari they cost. I'm telling you about waiting most of the people in the consume. Nobody in the right senses, not will left price of rice where they buy, for instance, the butter brand.
What?
At maybe 340, 350 for go buy jasmine rice. Except if not that you they eat.
But you need for let the people know
No,
because
well,
why people they know you they guide people for say if you go here you mean this
Definitely
price.
this Monday morning, we just come up from the weekend. By the time I get to my office, I think say I'll get to get the breakdown of prices of the essential commodities.
No, we look-
and trust me, as you don't say, I'm going to look and maybe I'll get for even come back. If you allow me for come back on the station, even if not tomorrow, and actually maybe take me and you go on the street more go check waiting really the price of them
we
commodities.
look at.
Well, of course, me people, una don't hear it and see this shameless minister waiting in the talk and how it disgrace himself. Na a TV show from Bulem. You know, one thing about them people here, I not really understand. I not really understand some of them how they think and how they in the offices them. A whole minister of trade. Now, in the some block, so for give a price. But let me tell you something. It doesn't mean you don't really know the price because he no say a disgraceful for him for make your ministry the portal like how the one way appoints them the portal so. So I think it feels shame for talk some of them price for say them out to the public.
I not cut you word, but I just want to remind you something. Then thing I know for be strange thing, not to today them begin them. You don't rightly say, not to for say not know the price, but just because no one for expose himself. Now, in not to the force, the Minister of Finance by then, JJ Safa, when they ask him, then tell them the price for dollar. What he tell you? Not I say no.
I say no.
Finance Minister, come out today. Where he can that term, where they buy the SUV as against the Prado Jeep. The man on the tower say no to SUV na Prado. You think he don't know, the deputy minister, you think he don't know?
But you know.
But just because he no one for use the right word with the people and they use. I'll let you first for continue.
So for continue, my people, as he sit down in shameless one, in disgrace one, in no one for talk. Yeah, it is say a bag of rice na 300. He already 350 or 300. He already know what's up. He know where they go on. Yeah. So we just assume say he don't know self. Let me take him that other way there. If even you don't know, that don't tell we the people say you not a responsible minister, not a ministry day. Because as a minister, like me by Buge, they ask me, how na they do a program now we had? Who stay and who stay na they present una programs there? That I go begin tell you say, well I remember but I think na that don't already tell you say Bible not serious, Bible not responsible. Yeah? As a minister of trade, then they ask you for a bag of rice, in a tom block. You know that people are always me family, they try for play with the mindset of with the people, but you know they work again. Because everybody don't stand up now for making understand what they go on. And when they thank God the social media, honestly speaking, although they are against the social media right now, but we thank God the social media, we don't tanga one, we get people right now, we're bold for pass on the message, so that last person in our village, they able to know what they go on. So that people are not able to fool nobody again. But for me, then I believe say this particular government go stand as an example in Salon. For any government now we get for take the burden of with the citizen of Sierra Leone. And that person will really take time and go according to in duties them or responsibilities them where we they give as a caretaker. But if not, the example of the set by caretaker bio and then it man there go make anybody now we take over a mantle for rule we. It is very be careful.
That way.
Chembe Pierre.
And my uncle they talk about an infamous them.
Now I not say nothing bad.
You know?
I know.
The man they play with we. Then they ask you say how much for bag rest when are the consumer waiting the consumer then they buy. How much for bag rest? If they go say no, how you expect me for no? You not go to go ask me for Prado. Yeah, who ask you for Prado? This they left motoka. They ask you for bag rest. You the carry go you do for just beat time and beat gone and divert people's attention. But thank God, the presenter they know what they want. They know exactly what they want for come up because they don't do the research. They don't do the groundwork. Look at me. If you try for balance all, well, if you allow me tomorrow the car back and not say the kind of the program, we say they take you go, let go see your mouth for you can't go outside. Me if na me na them, I'd agree. But Mr. Minister, not so you go can me go outside want. Because you don't go plant things them. And where you go, you know the worker with you, security, sir. The security they far because the people ain't go afraid. That price where the ordinary man they buy in a market now in you for not for say you don't know. Before that day, and they tell and say then they buy cement 120 almost 1,000. And they say my ambassador for more than this and 110. Then people are then just not care about we. How they head me uncle they give back talk to people when people they talk about the irresponsible where I draw the fly make out nothing. People and the grumble but that one day and they tell you say account $25 million. From the time where you don't sit down, where you don't fly, how much you don't spend for account $25 million. Before that, you can't see. Now the first thing is to tell say, I go under, they ask me say, I be doing you the talk na TED, so with the count, waiting at limb. How much people will benefit from this for God's sake? The people and they tell you about the things that we really monitor them. Yeah, we care about the other one that we don't lost part of them body. But people they tell you about the burning issue. Prioritize things, Mr. Caretaker. You have to prioritize. But oh yes, you do. You prioritize. You prioritize fly. Because now you get fat couple where you go and keep. I like this guy so much. When they call Joseph Sano. He said, Caretaker Bio, they take money right now. You know, they put some on us, you know, they buy motoka, you know, they buy nothing. And they keep them. Joseph Sano, thank you very much. Although you say na something which you prove. Thank you. This now exactly, that is why all time, it withdraw money under the name of Wetin, travel. Every time it travel, and it deliberately no say, when it travel, the cost then are the citizen in aid. The cost then are the country and that is why one day it tell we say the travel, look at the pull am for travel. The cost and all thing then are the country and another one day. It will know that. But yet still it choose for cripple we, and then every day then they tell you about the economy where they don't turn around. You meet all true. But the all when you meet, now waiting me they go inside it. Now just baseball. Now they go inside it. Right now waiting they go inside it. Agbata stone. Now they go inside that old days. Till now you know able for Kobaram. Now like when them can say sorry for this, but them can say that all when you meet your grandpa they all don't dig. You not go able for full up a one green day. This man just the dig. He just the dig. He just the dig. He just the about. You sabi about a stone.
Of course.
Bro, this describer, I don't know.
Agbata.
Now that one.
Now one kind big. Come again.
Go, continue.
Now one kind big stone. You know the question rock. Where can normally spread me people them. Now they water side them. If machine can pull other stone as the quarry, then they can't dig it on pit. Now they can hold them, they right now. But I already don't tell you say, Caretaker be on a Mediterranean Sea. Now it can open.
From leakages.
From the leakages, the loopholes. To
and then
ocean.
The and they will be the can and they will manage put tar a lock. If we put tar, then the lock, potty, then the lock. If we pray tarapol, it manage. We sleep, we at school. But right now,
Wetin make it for doubt you if Caretaker will tell you say would that we expect say for responsible for in travel one? Wetin are the question where Sisi Ogenge ask? Where he ready for lunch?
When gets them, who that will take care of them? Now the state, of course, and then all the labor.
So let us say that they can discuss before they come out like Wetin say in a video. Now the same way they can talk to we.
Them being feel to say we don't know ya. Let them left we oh. Them feel to say we not full man them. Let them left we oh. What in this guy where in face FIBA son good he do not the place? Come on, bro.
Come on, go sleep.
In fact, this guy, in people and self no say no they do well, eh?
Now they say they give more lesson.
Yes. Then talk. In fact, when they recommend the one the way for going, and one of the people where they say for go. And no left from me right at all.
Well, if they only go if instead not be the put couple. Now Caretaker be wallet during the time where it is still not the hook. Now that no more go make it go. But if now in body left, then Shenge, no expect her for go.
Inga Sandi. Wait to not to that bad man within a status, not to in Famuldes.
They look like oh.
I name cake toma. Cake tomatoes.
Keke. Now how they will carry keke.
No, then say cake tomatoes, Sandy. What's it?
Keke.
Oh, keke.
Roti, keke.
You mean cake? They don't eat cake, yes? What's it again?
Huh? I don't know if I sabi how.
Now once young handsome guy, so young one. But that one and then family and don't deploy now better side, eh? But
It's not a family member them, you sabi them.
yes, you know say me auntie back, he sabi, eh? Anybody win a fine boy, he like for lady near, eh? Some of them they are not like him.
And at least I'm not actually the rest now 530,000.
Okay. All right. So interestingly, I be like this thing, yeah. Few days ago, let's just take a break quick, and then we come to the big topic of the day. First, we talk about the manifesto. But before we go down there, let me remind yourself, and then let we hear a small bit about this 2x1 business. We can't just know.
What is now abundantly clear is that the 10 years of APC misrule and economic mismanagement has definitely created considerable suffering for the people of this country. From Kamakwie to Pujehu, from Kono to Freetown, and everywhere, people are suffering under the weight of corruption and the mismanagement of the All People's Congress. I have seen it at first hand, from Falaba to Kenima and from Kailan to Putloko. The people want change. The people are tired of the suffering of paying for a bag of rice at 200,000 from only 60,000 in 2007.
During the 2018 debate, we see some candidates and they say, oh, this country don't have for corruption, don't have for this, the price of rice, and all increase from 60,000 to 120,000. These are we are going to change. How much the price of rice there now?
The price of rice on the 400,000.
Look at me say,
and our legacy. Waiting to.
let me say, when I not see on the social media, people that don't say the price of rice don't come from 60,000 to 120. Therefore, APC must go.
Well, not true. Not to say that like Atikabi from Falaba to Cambia, Putloko, Pujon, Kenima, all sides. People want change. And you come, you promise the change. Where is the change today? Where is the change? We agree. We all support you because then what shall we be talk? Then church, we believe you. We say now, make with you the position of trust. But the change we not see. Instead, jump on the frying pan, jump in the fire. We come up from the frying pot, inside of the fire, where they make the frying pot fry. So instead, my opinion, who for don't left inside the frying pot. Sometimes,
I decrease for
when you
left
fry
my frying pot.
with a guy here.
Well, give me Uncle Chancellor rule, please.
Yeah, when I not judge me at the first. Hey, Uncle, don't get shame.
Why for judge in the beginning? When I
Don't judge me at the beginning.
Then I judge him. After we don't cripple, we better one. We judge him. When I go, they go. That's how they always in the dig. Then that's always in the tick. Not for now. Now for even 25 years, they pay them that thing. Every day they pay bomb by that time. Anyway, rest. But the big question now, Ayeri, cousin, Sisi Okenge, a man, Mr. Okenge, say, it don't do all, underline the word for me, please. It don't do, no. Why me for talk waiting me uncle want talk? That ain't a fit and disrespect. Please, let me listen to him quick when they come back just now.
So,
Maybe I would just touch on a few national issues. We fine for make we know. Everybody they holla, yes, it's true. Hardship day. Who said the hardship come on? Now the whole world day. If you did not Australia, you did not America, you did not, they said they talk them. And they are even worried about more. So not to Salon, not to we own economic policies or mismanagement. As a matter of fact, the way we don't handle things then, taking into consideration what we inherit, we have done a great job. I not say, you know, people then they talk, then they do all kinds of things, but I want for make when I get confidence, I be always provide that strong leadership where I've been telling us say, under me own leadership, SLPP no go shame. Amen. We don't do several things then way for make it team up any side. You know they cost anybody. You tell and say, "Bo, me na politics. Can't talk to you about me government. They don't do A, B, C. You go take you pass Z self. Because the manifesto will be put out. When are the written document of the things that will be say we they do? When I will put out, we don't done that one day. The things that we they, in fact, we don't do more things than the day inside the manifesto. Than the days.
I don't mind me. This is funny for me. Now we begin and first to start a begin. Now we can't talk on national issues them. Hardship day all over the world. The question number one before they can at the main point. Now Kiatekabio no say hardship day all over the world. Now the hardship, you don't come out in an APC, na LFA, on an APC put the hardship as a no they get transfer for who? Una answer me, una help me na the comment. Today, Kiatekabio say hardship day all over the world. Atina the blame games, it don't stop them for bring her to APC because anything is saying that APC left and now they know they give chance for who.
But wait.
And then as soon as you not to talk, not to ask the question, no. I don't talk to you. Not to me ask the question, no. Kiatekabio say, of course, waiting the inside the manifesto. That one they in, they don't pattern down, meaning they don't clear and down, meaning they don't done now all, meaning I fact them now that thing they forget because they begin from A, B, C, D. Say go, it pass Z. Wait till they don't do. Yeah, we blind. Yeah, we ace them block.
Una no go ever accept with me, Uncle London.
Me love the sweets me.
I not go sweet you. You just want to see this man and not succeed at all.
You uncle they lie like liar. You sabi that sheep what they kill pere. He they lie. He know they afraid. He they lie. He know they winky eye. He they lie. He they watch up the sky.
Then say, then you know what they can say. We then say he making elective man with.
And this guy, I swear, I don't know who's going to pull your own dry eye.
You know, one thing they way Alec, you can talk and say, post the way they lie, all ten and defend word for talk. You know, when begin talk first, let's not touch small but national issue. I've been telling una say, under me government, una no go shame at all. This guy not get emo. He just care about him fame, but right now, when una want to talk politics, una not say not to palaver. Just call and say, "Let's talk politics." He begin count. He count 80, he go Z. In fact, he pass Z safe. Hey, Papa Godfather, Papa God, why you so slow? This not liar ban.
Also, you said accept your uncle lie.
No. I mean, uncle lie. Take a easy lie.
It's a mistake.
No, the bottom line now, my uncle get certain things then we like for talk and normally we get ourselves up and running. You know, say been talk say we can hit the gun running, but we cannot fasting. Like where them put glue param. As in knack the gun, you know move again. Hey, yeah. We don't complete all waiting day inside the manifesto. Let we start with human development. Let's start with what we call transforming the economy inside the manifesto 2.9, where we call developing the manufacturing sector. Let me watch one inside the manifesto. Because certain ten day, outside person don't do good. Because honestly, what you make with the kind into this manifesto today, my brother, Bible enough for your sake. All time you sit down and have a talk. My uncle faint by you. That is why my uncle come out public one and tell we now say he don't do all waiting there inside manifesto. Me people them, una no cost me. My uncle underline the word. He say all, and when you say all, it means say complete, sealed, and settled. When they say complete, no, if I need to complete, when he say all, underline them, A-L-L. If by the way, I get Papa Godfather. Why God slow?
You gotta get patient.
God get patient really. If not be that movie, what be the watching days there? As the guy in lies, so then get Insai. No, he said no. I don't mean all. I mean say I don't complete. I then get Insai. Oh, I don't mean complete. Oh, I mean say I don't do half. Then get Insai. Okay, I don't mean say I don't do half, but I don't try small. Then get Insai. It's alright, but I don't. This guy need for be punished, man.
Hey, brother.
Eh?
We got take action. Not the best. God in punishment. Not the best.
Get like one book where we read. Then get a book let me say slow and steady. I don't forget the primary book, but basically na transport. I don't know if I the Camara family or so. Na transport, eh? It take na road almost hours or days, but it go full. It's sure for each side they go. So now so God they act, eh? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll open at the see exactly waiting in at the screen, eh? Developing the manufacturing sector. The manufacturing sector offers great opportunity to transform the economy of Sierra Leone. Waiting and tell we how they want for do. And then say the manufacturing sector is dominated by informal and medium-scale enterprises. And the few formal consumer goods producing industries producing alcohol and non-alcohol. Basically, the few way they talk about, you get for do it like the Freeton cold storage. You get for do it the Mega Cola. You get for do it the Sierra. You get for do it, then I call them Shankadas, These are the few manufacturing industries where they talk about. Now, listen, I want you to take note. Let me go down small bit now. No go down small bit. Now, he say the one that they harm the cement factory, the one where they make the flour mill, then fruit juice, they like talk juice now, the Sierra juice, the one where they make them block them, then tile them, these are the things them. The one where they make the anchors, then furnitures them. These are the things them, and then they contribute to the GDP. They talk about the challenges and they talk about the new direction, waiting and plan for doing, yeah? So let me go straight. Now waiting and summarize. Let me go straight into every point. You see, for example, let's just highlight something for you. Let you see something. For example, number one, good. This one is improving manufacturing infrastructure. So they can take one by one for let we understand what they mean exactly when they talk about everything. Please go along with me. I will take the number one inside waiting them plan for doing. Then say under waiting and call improving infrastructure. Then say they develop reliable, regular, cost-effective, and sustainable energy sources for manufacturing sector development.
So, wetin you understand by sustain developing NIG? Wetin you understand the people them?
But basically,
when we talk of
the NIG, and then we take the NIG, we work close param. Then we call them light business.
Okay. Now we get inside the NIG, Fambulem. You not only tap and light, we get water inside it. But so many people focus on the light, always will talk about NIG.
And let we
now begin.
Since they focus on light, let we go inside the light business.
So now not begin there. Not begin there. You were the listen the program. You were the live now we had. Wetin na the light condition right now. Wetin na the work where EXA they do right now. How will they receive light?
I think we need for take a small. You ask a question. You know mind for answer you? You say
go ahead.
A question about light?
How will they receive light right now from EXA?
My government is producing sufficient power supply for the Freetown. As we talk so right now, now you there neighbor them now the side where they light there.
They will not tell you in the comments.
Light they say you there. Kissy una there. Flaton una there. Yeah, but lovely how una they do light there. But we get one Southside light, the swing lake. Boy and Kenima, BKPS, that one they get light. Uninterrupted power supply 24 hours. And the company, they're already on the other side. Then they enjoy light. 24 hours, boy Kenima. Family, I want to do lighting on the area. But continue.
As you ask people, they answer the sustainable NIG. Somebody then at the comments right now where they tell you, say, Insai in day, about 5 to 6 days. Despite of generator, you don't know waiting at extra light. So Fabulema, if really this government they talk, but NIG, right? So the where how then they give you light? Not that people know they pay, people they pay. But we know they even get the service. But dry eye one, you they see them people where they talk, then they praise, light business, na salon.
Well, people then say they with lights now, then are mates. What do they mean by when they say mates? That means they're not the pool, eh? They need
for them, they're not the pool. They're not the see one size set.
How comes the lights don't be mates to people now? I mean, we get
yeah, well, because your uncle concerned.
Yeah, but sheep they now attacking, no?
Your uncle they pay?
I heard in the top of 50 million debt. Oh, that debt.
Not by much.
No, APC left that debt there.
So inside the NIG, may people them. Una just help we as soon as they help you now the comment. How will they receive light? How do they give you light? And how will they enjoy light? Make we jump inside the water business. We still inside the NIG. If I'm not mistake, from when this government take power, now one term, the ministry go audit people where they produce water. Who's that will be understand?
They can do a more, my brother. Lo talk to the other 10 self. For see parliament, the oversight committee. Then self go, then go watch, and they lock some other company in them. Lo talk to.
Of course.
Yeah. So lo give them clap for that day. Then they try.
They lock. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
They lock. So if you don't go lock the water company, then we get what you call Salwak where they other government also.
Yes. Then they wait there for the rural area, them. The provinces. Yeah.
So. It don't go lock because you say the people where they make this packet water, most of this factory them, they know they give the people them pure water. That is true. Because some of them know they take care of the machines and the factory them. But for goodness sake, Fambul where they listen, who that's not the cause where they make that trader, they make bad market and can't give it.
Interestingly, if you ask that question, let's take you small bit forward. From Wetin you don't begin talk so. Because if you talk about that, they get for do with technology. You know what I mean, eh? Technology. Get for with technology. That's what Wetin and say inside the manifesto. Then say, then go develop and adapt technology for manufacturing. It's very vague, eh? For manufacturing. Okay, then we use technology for the make things then. Let's take the number 2. Then say then they develop. Okay, that left-handed. Then say then go take technology. But tell me, small bar. Almost of we company there right now, we're very technologically inclined. I mean, we sabi better one. Apart from the fact that they get a machine where then they pass plastic pan, lock the weight in the bottle, the rubber, the whatever. How much?
Ask you.
Let's tell you one other thing. For sake of this same water and this same light business, they are big. Freeton cold storage. Then they make drink right now inside the country.
Not at all.
But who said then they pull drink right now?
Not at all.
Not to neighbor, so that's a German.
Now Guinea then they go take, they can sell.
So waiting, what is this?
Now sustainable NIG.
Okay, we move. Let's go to the other part.
We fly.
The manifesto. Then say, you know why we dey talk about this today? Because me uncle tell we say, all are the press on the world, eh? All waiting they inside the manifesto. They don't do them, eh? In fact, they don't do more, eh?
That's what he said.
Let's take this other part. We see. He say then go provide, then go develop transport network linking sources of raw material and manufacturing zones. The truth now, then they work right now on them town and township roads then. Subsided. No, that is the fact. That is the truth. But because the last government self did something, then begin connect certain things then. What is this? Okay. Then begin do some things then, certain things then where actually, you know, for make them township roads them. The last government will work on that. This themselves, they don't put small hand inside and them. But the question now, how much percent now they don't do for meet up this particular thing? You know, because when you talk about raw material, it means say for connect the farmer to big towns them, so that then the people the way they operate manufacturing industry will get access to the raw material there, so and make good use of them. Yeah, so they don't try that. We not give percentage. The bottom line now, they don't make small efforts in that area. They. Except if you answer something, if not, that will move.
We fly.
Okay, now look this other one. 2. It tell we say improve the environment for manufacturing industrialization. What do you mean by that? It say then they review policy and law for promote local manufacturing. Then they try for improve on the ease of doing business and competitiveness, you know, of manufacturing industry. The truth now, again, in terms of policies, then they try for put an inside them policy then. But I'll tell you something. I think much not day for put policies then together. Most of the policy then are the country now cut and paste from other side. You know what I mean? Look, waiting, all tell we say waiting Ghana do. All tell waiting Ghana do. All tell waiting Ghana do. And now so Ghana make their own. Now so cut and paste, but it can be
well because the government where they rule we right now, of course, you 100% correct. For put policies them in place, then can number 1. That's not the quality and not the area of studies. But we get what you call implementation. For implement, now a big zero for this government.
Yeah, you are. But the truth now, not only implementation yet until they say, then they put policy and then they do them. So policy and implementing the thing are 2 different things. For put documents together, then good oh, they're really good, eh? And you remember say, now this they make you fall for them inside the election. Then Sabi put things then together, but wait for work on that. Now they now the master Sabi no day. Hey, but talk now free, eh? Panadol now almost. Not to 1 block again, no, not to free again.
You know, not say 1 block now.
So
if I blow you, if you 1 block.
1 block, right? Talk not to free because Panadol not to 1 block again.
If I bang you.
I will put you in hospital. Right? A bank pass like in hospital, pass you run away.
Yes, FBP.
Okay. Then other parts there, then in Azot or Azon 2 anyway you call it no more now. Most of them when they are and develop and identify, basically they want to get a zone. Outside then go they say this now, like we go say that market we been there na Kailan, was it? Yes, Kailan. That West Africa market. Oh God, please una help me how they call that market say. Now international markets this way been there na Kailan. You know, where na import and export zone that one day. I don't know if that coin do markets that day. No, coin do markets not today. Are they?
And I see the copy Uncle Israel and the way they talk.
Yes, na me uncle.
You mind?
I really, I don't know if na that coin do market, but na big international market. I actually don't go in na Kailan. I don't go there. So this one, na in for the link people them from other countries them. Like for example, you dey come on Liberia, you dey come on Guinea, we had una all the meats na that common place there. Una dey buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So this na the market where them be one for establish again. But the problem now, they don't do them. They don't provide the infrastructure. They don't do anything with regards to the answer now no. How the market the dilapidated one, I the rotten one, so it's still there. Please, una just make like know the market in name. I don't actually forget. I don't know if I coin, not to coin do market stand there. But a big international market, a Kailan a day. Now the international market this.
Bini?
No. Now inside we had a day.
Ah, yeah. Because we need it by Kabbalah.
Now, in the link with country, in a big, when they say Luma, Super Luma, na be the apple yonder. People in the common Ivory Coast, Guinea, Liberia, they can buy in that same spots there. Then they carry their own goods them. Then they do that kind of battle. Then they kind with your own, they sell, then they buy this and that, all of them things. Then they, now they be the happen. All right, I'll be feeling say somebody the kitchen quick for tell me, but anyway, I'm not na Kailan. Koidu, I thought Koidu, yes. Koidu market, yes. Koidu, yes. I feel some.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fuad. Na Koidu. Na Koidu market, yes. Thank you, guys. Okay, so now this na the international market, but my brother and sister them, this na in this government one for revive. Now in them they talk about inside the manifesto. There anything that happen there. Okay, in case not to Koidu then do any other international market there where we go say na yaso we don't put for make we able forget this thing. La read about sometimes waiting a minute to a minute. They say identify and plan locations for establishing SEZ and EPZ. By the way, it's not SEZ. It means a special economic zone. Take note. And export processing zone. You see, now like that side where people they don't make them market there, they don't make them permanent, make them this, that, and come meet up na that side. Yeah, then they come, then they go. All of that. Yeah. Apart from Koidu, is there any other side? Sometimes no know. Bamo Iluma self, no. In fact, Bamo Iluma no they not getting name again safe. They not getting name again. You know they die. So that they safe, according to the caretaker, he say Wetin they don't make Wetin at the manifesto. They don't Wetin.
They don't do everything.
Everything. This they not do nothing to it. But I think they not see this part. Eh?
No, but you see, they just because they don't do it in their own way.
No.
Not so the way where we the people they say they don't do them. They don't done by the way how they receive money for some of them projects are for developing certain things the way they inside the manifesto. No. They don't receive the money. They don't all that, so they don't done.
No. I think say we caretaker no say we people from we yard we not like read. We just depend on waiting you can't tell we then we clap for you. Now no more we like. So if he not say when he come and tell we say, me I don't know nothing no, we the clap, you don't try. In as much as we not see, we not see them. Then we go inside the manifesto. Now then we take our word by word. We dey look out from the layman. That primary picking life business. How we can say John beats bata, Mary dance kumbe. Now so we dey read them so right now. The teacher get lotty, the pencil get sharp mouth. We dey go safful like that one day. For lay we able for enjoy them and understand them. So we not use big word though. Now that make before I read them and tell you say economic zone, special economic zone, export processing, when a big word then we ask for you, I try for make we understand say Koidu market. Now be one of them kind of thing they also then say they want for establish because now be international market that day when we locals them whatever production they get at the country, then they run for crown go there, where the term reach. Then they say they run for cows, they own them. So yeah, that be the boom. Now that kind of system there. And when you get that kind of operation then at the country, what thing they happen? It means say the dollar, it go down. Because that thing there, you dey buy and sell dollar fast. The more dollar flow na the country, the more business flow, the more we all local currency they compete. It's not about redenomination for change the copper for less small. No, it's about using your brain, Mr. Bank Governor, Mr. Finance Minister, Trade Minister as well.
Well, the problem, Naya, you don't talk Jishno. Usai the people them then get grade A, right? For build up the plants, them they get grade A, but for implement, now in the problem, yeah. Because if you don't come and talk, say, establishing special economic zone, the word economy, what do you understand by that?
Of course, now for the sweetness good day, the economy like a year, you know what I mean?
Voila. But if you don't use all the words here, we not see nothing happen. And then you come and tell me, say, you manifesto. You don't dumb, you go begin it from A, of course, you pass Z. So meaning, what you already do right on a bonus.
So look at
all this what they talk, it direct on we are.
Yes. Look at the last thing we say. It say provide the special economic zone and the export processing zone with all needed infrastructure. What you say needed infrastructure, it means say hey, the road. Then they fix the road. It means say then they make the market.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yes. It means say then they make the road, fix the market, make toilet, make lights, all thing there. So it say with all needed infrastructure. But if they not begin sell goats na the place it, na infrastructure then go put. Okay, the only thing I think me caretaker and not see this part na the manifesto. We move. Let's see the other part. He said they don't do alternative. That's what he say. My brother there with me. You there with me?
You get me?
Yes, I get you now. Thank you. So let we go now. The other part where he talk, we're very interesting. He say, provide finance for local entrepreneur for manufacturing industrialization. These people then get English, oh. Then they give copper to people them where they local people them where they do small work them, like then one day they make art and crafts, they make this, that, all of them things will be all named just now. The Sierra juice, the Mega Cola, the Frit and cold storage, and all of them things then they. Then they provide Wetin finance for them. It say then they encourage credit institution them, including banks. That means they don't know they give loan, no, them bank them, or then they encourage them for let them provide credit to them people there. So where they do then small business there. So particularly then where they say inside the agro processing, where them farm business there and other things then they provide for them. But guess what they do? Now then in this case they say they encourage credit institution. But when the thing come, when the arata one for go inside the granite bag better one, and not make them do a more, now inside safety camp. Remember what they do for the rest? Initially, they make arrangements say, but not owner for shape the rest. So where the thief camp and them, now they say now they shape the rest. What happened at the end of the day? The rest not lost. So in this case, then say
not lost, say them take up.
Oh, fine, a loss because we not see until now. Anything we not see a loss. But the question now, how comes 50,000 for loss?
So now the rest don't lost, as we say. As them say, as Ben Kelfala say, right? Now the same people that talk inside the back seat, then they give half money them to factory them where they produce drinks. And like the Mega Cola, the apple juice them.
Yeah, the one with the art and craft. But the fruits now, you see inside this corona thing, then we begin to couple to some waiting them, small business them. That's the truth. In as much as the sustainability part of farm, but the truth now, then start them and then do. So that part.
So then start them, you'll be able to check and know how they disburse their money.
So the question is not about how they disburse them or almost then give. The question is about waiting and say they do. Then do them. We go come to the accountability part of them. We not go to the accountability part of them too. This now about whether then do them before we go to accountability. So in this case, then do them. So let me just and move. Then do. They make attempts for do. The accountability, the 50th part of them, we not say they under the business, but that is not the case here. The case and the proper part of them now, then do them, yes, then do. We see them.
Anyway, you say that will move because if I for enter there and look at the other angle, if a big problem, will move.
Well, I not get problem if you want to look at that angle. But the question is, we do them. Me government, yes, me uncle then do them.
Well, let me tell you something. As I will tell you, if I look at the other angle, them people and the government is where they come and tell you, say, they can't do this for this. The same people that they bring people of themselves or can receive some of them and bring them back to them. It happen inside this government.
So there you are again. I tell you, say the accountability part of them, the transparency part of them, yeah, is another question or other discussion on your own. Yeah, whether it's fraud people them now or not, for the eye seen, then do them, yes, then do them.
We fly.
Thank you. So, but another thing, they say they train national in enterprises management. Anyway, I'm not going to touch on that because the truth now, I not to know about them, so I don't know. I don't know if they do them at all. So that in a question mark. So we move. So another set, yeah, logo. By the way, plenty people you watch right now, yeah, please hit forward the like button if you feel say the kind information where they come out, you get interest and actually they create some impact. Because Wetin we dey try for do today, we dey try for see Wetin we caretaker say. He say all Wetin dey inside manifesto, you don't do am, now that's what they try for do. Yeah. So then Boko, but if most of them things there, the bottom line now we don't able to prove something say not to all Wetin he say it did do, it don't do anything. Okay, if that be the case again, let me go down to somewhere else. Somewhere in the education. You don't think so?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the education.
Promoting.
Yes. Look, this one just touch. We're not able. And under the education, they say they call them human development. Good. Then say improving education and skills training. That in our old one. We go downside small bit because we look into that day. Before I go into this, then say one thing when they say then they do free education. So the question here is, then do them or they not do them? The answer is then do them because by we government in pay list, by we government in spending, by we government in budget. Yes, it is there. Say free education day. Yeah. So whether some people they pay, some people they may pay or not, the question is then do them, whether it's quality or not. Not only the question now. Then do them. Then say that they bring free education, then do them. Bible.
Then get mind.
Yes.
Inside.
Yes. If you look by the budget of the finance ministry, it is there. Say then they use this for free education. So the question is
that not the surface.
So in this case, then I tell you again, this time my uncle in talk right now. The guy you better one. Are they be like you? Eh? The question is not about the accountability part of them. Because every day, if one goes to accountability, what team up education just now, we grab it tomorrow. So, but the question is, inside we budget, free education, did they or not?
Now the budget, it did it.
Period. So that manifesto promise they do them. Then say that they reverse from 6344 to 6334. Then do them or they not do them?
Then do them.
So if you look at the other part of them again, Wetin and talk, say then go into one shift. This is what that make they say the other things in there. Then say one shift, for example. How much shift we get?
Now?
Yes. But not two. So the one shift now na Z.
Not two.
That na Z, 0. Okay, let me go. Small. Thing and the way who say you want go now? I say wait for me the one. Like we tell you, then people are then good for policy. Then say they implement and fund the new free education program for primary, secondary level. That is true with the Eribotam. Yeah. So the other part, we don't know. With other parts, we don't know. Let we go to this other one. Then say that the enhance capacity for education planning management. Then they say yes, it is education coordinator. We are able to. Then say they develop new primary policy and action plan for translate.
I like the word we just used. We are able to. Go ahead.
Yeah, because we are cry. But the truth now, within a while we do, you see the other things that will be the touch just now by policy. By book, by pen, by paper, by motto, by ICO, it not happen. Fail.
Who said not dream?
That coin do market, for example. But when you camp on policy, for example, you camp on paper and pen, you camp on money business, the free education, it dey oh me brother.
Na policy makers them.
In as much as the reality na other world apart, but it dey.
Na policy makers them.
Hey, fine, then good in that. Then sabi listen.
But upon all the policies, them things fall apart.
Yeah, the center cannot hold. So you see,
I tell with you,
develop a robust policy and legal framework for public-private partnership in the education sector. Then they say because then they try for work with partners, then for support them. You know, in the education, they are needed all day. So look at this them 1, 2, 3 policy, capacity, school management committee. Now that school management committee is not there at all. Even if we don't ever see them at all, they operate at all. Then they say depoliticize the board of governors of schools. Then they say it not happen at all. Redefine their roles. Then it not happen at all. Then say respect and support the autonomy of the National Union of Students. That is NUS. I'm not sure say they happen because then they interfere per NUS. You know, the students and business too much. Because inside you get APC, gets LPP. So then it's highly political. So then it not happen at all. Then say education, financing and management. Then they all just big English them. Anyway, load the move. Then say improve the condition of teacher. I like this area.
Improve the condition of
teachers.
Let's
take a one. Improve the condition of teachers. Then say in the new direction, SLPP go raise the moral and productivity of our teachers. So this end, a presidential initiative for teachers will be launched. The initiative will ensure that matters relating to teachers are treated with utmost importance. Other specific actions include look at one. Then they review the function and making functional the Teacher Service Commission. Okay, then they therefore develop a special incentive scheme for science and French teachers as well as teachers in they don't do that the education side. Then they try small. Then they introduce the best teacher award. They don't do then do I think Bintumani. Bintu money, also whatever. But then do on this BNTM. Then say build staff quarter. God. My brother, listen this ayo. Then say let's talk about you. Then go build staff quarter, and then go make sure say they embark on long-term housing scheme for teacher. Then go build staff quarters, and then go do housing scheme for teachers. Then 4 years they cancel. Who said they don't?
You know the past now.
They don't identify the land.
Let them build the building for the journalism first.
Well, until the journalists are
ultra modern.
The journalists are promise another part of the manifesto. This is inside the manifesto. Then say then they build for them staff quarter and then they embark on housing scheme for the teachers then.
So when they show you say they go identify the land first, the empty ground.
Now here we teacher and the grumble at that one. Say then they even that principal talk say in the car with teachers them, then the left go back because they not get time for sleep. The condition of service, the condition of the teachers them, not good for talk about. So then they come with all the graduates and the certificate or whatever degree, when they can and see, then they go back. So inside the quarter, then they then a lodge. Presidential.
So this, even come by yearly. We get so many friends that when our teachers them. Yeah. We they see the condition of living. We they see how they manage their life and their family. So if this government they can write big English like this say they try for improve building quarters, make lively home there for the teachers. I'm afraid for no grab will sleep, will grab tomorrow morning, then give me notice in this country. Because this government is capable of doing anything, then they lie with dignity. They're not afraid for lie. You they talk of building quarters for teachers. You're not even able to pay teachers them to time. You they owe them like then I'm nothing in the society.
No, wait. I think this thing loan me something. The teachers them honestly get it, they get in salary them. You know the one that we can complain to? The one the way that they make more for right now say we don't recruit almost 1,000 teachers then. The intake them, when then they give pin code, then they owe them then 9 months. Then backlog, they're not.
But some baby they are all teachers.
Yes, but no, wait, we get something for go through. Like we need for the all teacher, but we need for be specific in what we say at times. The teachers them all a teacher, that is true. But this we talk about the recruit, and this recruit what they talk about now the one where they say they put strength pan, and they recruit there, and then they say the country in budget they go pan. When they talk about 20% almost of the country in budget to education, now all of them are there. So the question is like the last year they talk about 21%. So the question is who say all their money then they go? Because we talk about the thousands of one the way they recruit, not to the also the way they don't meet to. And the one the way we get problem with are the one the way they bring cancer, and then they complain every other day. Arrest for now. And listen.
So you ask, say who said the money they go? But let me ask you one question again. You feel say the money they come for them, they not they give them or now government not they disburse money for them? Help me back.
Government, when they make budget, based on waiting then see, waiting and say they able forget, then they make budget on. So, in other words, the money they for them thing and they. Plus, waiting and they get locally, and waiting and donors them they help them with. So the money they just that outside the money they go now, because we know they see it reflect in some areas, especially when it comes to the recruits and they cry every day. Then new teachers and they.
So that don't tell you say, like what I tell you no more, then people then get what you call circle. Then they put something on paper, but they reach the side where it's supposed to reach. Now the same people that they turn back, take their money they put it in their pockets.
Well, the circle, when you say circle, I think circle is a good thing. Because when you say circle, when you put something, it go round. But this now, then they cut the circle, then they turn and semi-circle. It's not they reach again, because by the time they reach at the other part, it don't broke. So it don't turn semi-circle.
So this is not the problem.
Okay, so let me look at this other thing. Apart from the staff quarter, we will not ever see inside they don't put the land it. Yeah? The player themselves, when they say they don't make staff quarter, what they call it, land for, we not able to know everything that happen with them again. the money they all, we know, now Kaikama and again, I can't say they don't get money. We not see all the other and they can on Facebook say they don't give them money. Anyway, let me move. Then say, list this other one here. Then they provide free university education for 3 picking them. For any teacher, we don't take at least 10 years now they teach in field. We don't get 10 year experience, then they pay for like for example, I don't teach for 10 years. I get 3 picking. Then they pay for them 3 picking and they forget free education. Now university. Then they talk on this BNTM, but no teacher don't come out and say don't benefit from that one day. Then they talk anyway. So then the other one, we still wait for that day for happen. But the watchword now, caretaker say all waiting the inside in manifesto. It don't do them. It say all. So if now all it don't do, now this now we problem, we still want for no waiting and waiting left. And now the thing and this we try for look soon. Let's see what they say. Then they review the status of community teacher nationwide. Basically, they want to look at how the community teachers then they live, how they interact. Yeah. But if they not even build a school, how they go know? They not even do the reviews for how community teachers then interact. But anyway, so this particular part of improving the condition of teachers, na zone 2. No, zone 2 better. Zone 2 better. Na Wetin? Na World Cup for Salon. In 1990 with the area we need to go. You know, eh? From
Improving the condition of teachers.
Yes, so na World Cup for Salon. We just the area and we need to go there. We just the area and our paper we need to go. But this guy no say we know they read. We know they go inside and document him. That is why he get the mind, the bold mind.
No, but Pierre, I think say be all right. In other words, improving the condition of the teachers. Maybe it feels that because it don't improve the condition of your lecturer. When at the first term
chief minister,
I think that they go up in age where it feels say because I don't do it for a lecturer, I don't do it for other people then. I think that they members too.
We enjoy this part now. And then they increase the number of qualified teachers then. The truth now, then they increase the number of teachers then. But the problem now, this condition of service tie down to this. Yeah. It say establish teaching training campuses, college in all districts. Yeah. Expand and improve on distance learning education for teachers. Yeah. You know what they try for talk so? It basically they try for talk say, then go make like college, like higher institution. Usai then go build them, then go get on all the districts capital them, the district headquarter them. For example, if you get Bombali, then go make one training center na how you call it? Makeni. If you get Nabo, the district, then we come inside and make all the districts headquarter town them. Then we make them. But the question now, who side they don't make one? Apart from Miltima guy, where they don't turn to university, who's why we don't see anything and they happen? Nah, this the thing don't want to say. This guy get game. This guy get game. Oh, he get game bad.
You man a karate man. You own black belt.
He get game. Increase the access.
Anytime we kick, na bingo.
He really get game. You know one thing where he talk again, low go down small bit. He say then go increase the access to functional adult literacy education. In other words, you know, like then adult literacy school them, you know, for the big one and self go learn something. Then he say, take note of this. He say at least one functional adult literacy center using existing school facility in every chiefdom. Epa. That means,
you know,
me and my brother, like, we not go better school, so, or we not go school at all. Then we want learn now. Yeah, as we age. We then give we one school. Who said sometimes we go take evening class. Yeah, now they then go learn, teach we A is for apple, you know, all of them things then they A, B, how for read, how for write, say we able for transform ourselves. Then they make anyone, now any chiefdom, they must get one. Epa.
But then they right now. Boy said. You hear your uncle tell you say he don't do from A, he even pass Z.
Yes.
Where is your uncle big like me also?
He say then they support special functional literacy program for women. I think at the same. He said then they review and develop the curriculum of adult literacy void. The only one I see when the curriculum where they don't review now for the primary school or whatever, secondary school.
If I move this program today, the sweets me.
Then say then integrate literacy program into agricultural and livelihood program void. Then say then they increase access to quality technical and vocational education. This I get interest on this thing. Anyway, I think say sometimes they not keep this program too long and boring because right now as Mr. Don't fail and say don't boring. I dey sweet to me, don't boring for me. Because the lies them too.
The way this program dey sweet me today, they enter inside you uncle say he don't achieve and improve everything.
No, it don't
but
done
the people
all
say
manifesto. It don't done all thing. Wait, sometimes people enjoy
oh
the
my
side.
God.
They're not able to understand me, but wait small, but wait, yeah? Wait.
So, maybe I would just touch on a few national issues. We fine for make we know. Everybody they holla, yes, it's true. Hardship day. Who said the hardship come on? Now the whole world day. If you did not Australia, you did not America, you did not, they said they talk them. And they are even worried about more. So not to Salon, not to we own economic policies or mismanagement. As a matter of fact, the way we don't handle things then, taking into consideration what we inherit, we have done a great job. I not say, people then they talk, then they do all kinds of things, but I want for make when I get confidence, I be always provide that strong leadership where I've been telling I say, under me own leadership, SLPP no go shame. Amen. We don't do several things then way for make it team up any side. They cost anybody. You tell and say, "Bo, me na politics. Can't talk to you about me government. They don't do A, B, C. You go you pass Z. Because the manifesto will be put out. When are the written document of the things that will be say we they do? When I will put out, we don't done that one day. The things that we they, in fact, we don't do more things than they inside the manifesto.
Hey, Papa Godfather, let tell you something. Wait. Let tell you something, Bible. People they really know say waiting with the talk, not to waiting we feel for talk with the talk right now, yeah. Now waiting they inside the written documents and say all waiting they inside the written documents when are the manifesto, they don't done all. In fact, they don't do more. But right now, people in the come and tell we say we the lie. In fact, they not even say with the lie, they say with the vuvuzela, APC vuvuzela. But why nobody not able for come and say waiting with the say a lie? They don't do them. Because this is about written and visible things, yeah? It's about waiting this man they talk, waiting then a manifesto, and waiting at the reality. You say this not the written document. You don't do all things. Now this written document, for God's sake. Now we decide, say, let me undress this written document. Let me go into the written document and see waiting inside this written document, yeah? And then we look at word by word. All of waiting we see. Some then they, I not can tell you, say, let just watch and from the say, it don't happen or it not happen. It let not go into the accountability part of them. You know why we want for do that day? For let we get this thing say yes, then do them. This then do them. This then not do them. That now make I be the type for tell you that word. So in all of this, most of the things that we talk about so right now, they're not doing yet. But this man he shamelessly come out and tell we say they don't do all things. They even don't do more than waiting and say then they do. Papa Godfather, why you so get this kind of patience?
Maybe what are some of these people give them the benefit of the doubt? Today I not get time for that. They enjoy the program. Let me go to Wetin say. Yeah.
Sorry. Then say it say it don't even pass Z. And somebody did define them. It say after Z na zot. And we say zot na nothing. Continue.
After zot na zonto. Na dance. Na make you for dance.
The woman like azonto. So continue.
But the man say like azonto they dance.
And I get that
in a gangile.
That cripple style.
But we don't look inside Wetin they talk. Bio say the hardship from Australia, to America, they step the gumbo. They are with us to Bio. Una what are they don't mix them country that they pan labo.
No, but wait, slow talk too, but hardship not there.
They want the hardship now, enjoyment. They don't mix them pan labo. They don't make that vex.
Still, not true, but still,
hardship they know they suffer for light. Hardship they know they suffer for water. Hardship they and they allow itself. They know they suffer for tea for eat. Drink. And he talk say People not go take and say now they your mismanagement. First, I've been jump and not listen and fine. I said, you not blame APC. He said the statement, he still they blame APC. He said that because of what they inherit, for goodness sake, 4 years plus. This man still not a shame for blame opposition for do something. Any statement he put out today. And you hear UTBO talk, I underline one word where he say, under EON leadership, SLPP party no they ever shame. You see how petty this caretaker is?
Then they shame us now, but then they make their accusation. You know, be here, then they there, where then they turn party, mommy.
No, but maybe for any mature leader, after they don't vote you in as a caretaker, some of them words here, you have to be aware of them.
So now you not say I can tell you say, wait, I can tell you say, listen. If you listen to Lilo and Slima, he said this government, in as much as the journalists they try for tell and say this is the government of Sierra Leone, he said this is the government of SLPP. Continue.
That's not how they try for say. This man will get the bold mind and be mature for say under my leadership, we Sierra Leone people, not a disgrace. But he get the mind for TINAP after he even use the state house, so not supposed to use for this particular program. They talk say under his leadership, SLPP not a shame. So meaning caretaker bio in your presidency, now president of SLPP not of salon. Because you're not proud of the country, but you're proud of it in party. And at the same thing, the supporters that they do. Some of them people they come and say, na propaganda what they do, we don't talk the right thing, even though they play video, then they see proof, then they come and talk what they want. They are not patriotic, but they are party picking.
No. I think we're not patriotic. No, we're not the party picking them. Then they let them country. That is why any bad things that this caretaker they do, any life that this caretaker they like, yeah, they're ready for Batuam. They're ready for Batuam because them patriotic, then they patronize with the caretaker only. I move. It shock you?
I get mine.
You go die now, you
People dey try eye.
Anyway, I want to tell plenty thank you to with sister with Suzella. Thank you very much for your kind donation where you make to we. I don't know how to put that one there because it ain't Leons. It give 1 million something, 70 something.
So he can put and say $100.
$100, yeah, thank you. Thank you. $100. Yeah, thank you. He give $100 and another person again where I better call Papa God we instead of give $100. Please just watch a name. Edwina Jones. Edwina Jones give $100. Beto. Interestingly, after they open my mail, guess what I see? Me auntie like me, oh. Me auntie send email to me.
Who's on by auntie?
I'm your auntie I get.
Sisi Okenge?
Sisi Okenge. I don't know if you go see him.
He sent email say what?
Look at it.
I never see him clear.
Hey, I'll read that for you.
Are you serious?
Basically, then get a blog where they do. Then say Sierra Leone First Lady invite you to please visit our new blog and share. Thank you. We go visit them. Anyway, thank you very much, Auntie Okenge. But wait, I really want you see. Sometimes you go fit say just not the line. What they tell you say, me auntie, we dey in love with you, say, fixing a joke. You say, huh? Hey God. Wait, la make, not to you get, I will see. I will let me people and see. Let this thing see, come on. Yo, this way. Good. Then now read them. They read?
Sister admin true.
Yeah. So that is it. What is sister admin say?
You say you're not serious.
It's not fun. As I open, I see. So I think that's good. No problem. Okay, let's go back to Insai. I better try for go. Yes, Arun Rashid be sent for we $100. Let me see. Edwina Jones sent for we $100. Thank you very much, Edwina. Suzella sent for we $100. Thank you very much. Let's see. Okay, I think this is not the recent one. Then we come inside. Thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. If you save one for Batowi, for we 2 years anniversary, for let we be able to get things them where we they put up. Wetin means MBP na you win am? Wetin you win am? Yeah, na Gmail. Okay, I think I need to show them back. All right. Anyway, now just blogging, yeah? So I think they can share them in different way. I'll just make it say again. I hope you go see on this time around. I try for make let you see. Okay, if you not say again, yeah, I'm Antino to your business, Andy. So thank you very much, the one that already on back. So if you want to do, go now with description box and go to we PayPal or we bank bank accounts, and then you can able for Battery with whatever things there. Anyway, the thing where we want for do now 6,000 in euros. Anyway, we think we make quitting. Now 6,000 euros. So anything where you get some, or just make like we get. And thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. I think we get for continue. We just want to prove something, but we'll continue with this one time for see how it's like with the manifesto. Yeah, we move.
We fly.
Okay. Okay.
TS Stalin, they play me foul. That they play foul big time.
Sorry? What did you do?
And TS Stalin, they play me foul. That they play.
Anyway, thank you
And they
very
play
much. I
for
think
big time.
plenty people who watch the thing right now. Now hit the like button for me, please. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, please. Okay, I think that's where we talk. Chicken the river. Okay, yeah. Slow and steady. Chicken the river. All right. Anyway, I want for tell you plenty thank you. I think we don't do justice. Small bit no more to take a bio for tell them say yes. He don't do all waiting the inside in manifesto promise. And we just touch small because it go boring and follow go. But I think say we need for the watch step by step every day for see waiting the inside the manifesto and waiting it don't do. You don't think so?
Well, it's not stand battle, not to one effect.
No.
Because the thing them go inside this manifesto me people them.
Now that makes
and we dey make sure say
I made the light power now.
We dey make sure say Pambule, I still don't catch chance so. We dey make sure for empty everything so you in a corner where they say we na APC propaganda or we na any other name we call we, you dey really know. And we dey also make sure as we dey play the videos, now so we dey read wetin they write. So if you not able to understand now nothing upon all them proof and they not able to understand nothing, well, I don't know what you for do. But I think we try our best for make you not call you the name we not fit we. Yeah? But mind you, today you take we as bad people. When government change, so they go take we the other way. As long as still they continue like this, you not pay for that day because no one against it. We want for the studio now they praise how we they get 24/7 lights, how we they get good water, how they you know what I mean? Not to talk of that kind of again, this power, this direction.
They're not serious, bone. Now this came on at me. They're not serious.
Well, how they not serious now? So we don't want for the
system them. So the water business, whether you talk about the Jack and Jill, you talk about the dog, talk about the bone back. Water business, then for don't settle a long thing. Long thing.
But I make we always they blame caretaker BOC. Now all the things I make, we vote APC out.
Because it's able for doing.
Good. So maybe the point is, if even though caretaker will be cancelled, it focus one side for a first term. It makes sure say it clean that side, everybody see him. See not for the goal like how they go so. But the man he forgets everything and bills it they take they go with. Money we don't get for enjoy.
What do you mean?
And not so me say oh. Wait till you again get talking at the video.
Okay, wait. Sisi okay, so you know Stanway caretaker will they die? I hope they not hear you. I hope they not hear you.
So not so me say oh. I just mentioned say money we don't get for enjoy. We may talk not day na that tap.
By the way.
Shall repair.
Go sleep.
I know not get energy and I'm in a kitchen. You see the flower playing today? What they talk about? You see the cartoon baby? You don't feel it? Yeah, no. So you don't see the energy.
Anyway, I want to apologize. Sister admin, me ain't get a deal, but I failed the deal on the first day of the deal. Sister admin, sorry. I can't write something I put on before the screen. So anytime I see that, I remember that they quick. I can't put on there. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your like, your share, and everything, yeah, for this program today and always. Yusuf.
Me I know how they clap and posting. The posting they say me na greedy joko. Na in a greedy joko. Yeah, today they clap. Wetin this bar? Who that this bar? Wetin happen here be me? They come on be me. Now wetin? I beg go.
You na lale.
Like your auntie.
You are la for you. We bobo there. Bobo there.
We talk how we don't do it.
Na so they lale then can call it then customers then.
Hey, not so we.
Yeah, we talk and we do them for them. Anyway, I think we need for go. Then say anytime where good player they play, not allow lay ball left in a field. You left ball in a field. So my brother and sister they want for tell una thank you very much for wanna join with today. We appreciate una one more time. We una way the support we please. We need more. We not even reach 1 grand yet. La watch. We not even reach 1 grand yet. La be sure of waiting with the say. Waiting at the password safe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Me and pass 12. Okay. Last show na ya. We don't get 900. Yeah, we still get like 2,100 more where we need 2,100. Yeah, where we need more.
I miss.
Thank you very much. We appreciate our kind contribution to this particular show. We appreciate una so much. Thank you very much. God bless una so much for all of them things there. So we una they do.
Plenty thank you to una all welcome and join we at the show, like, share, donate for the camera, everything. And please, if you just join we, you see we talk some serious issues them with the laugh. Na so we your program call for. We know one for make a family house be bored. So in as much as we hit the nail, but we put laugh there so we all able to share love. So the stress of this government not able to make somebody frustrated. As we all know, what is stress they lead to. So if you still with the laugh, we talk some serious issues them, not take any other thing. Now so your program just call for. Of course, me, Nababu Kabla from the North with sharp podcast until we meet again tomorrow on another beautiful edition inside the same channel. I love una stay blessed. See you tomorrow.
Plenty people they then they take offense for that kind of thing there. But honestly, we're not going able for change with style. Yeah, we style now. We style from the inception of the program where we start the first program where we begin talk about the caretaker, the game, public embarrassment and all. You know, now so it starts. We not get for change the taste of a program because we find out say plenty people they get stressed with the issues them, but when we they make fun, they relieve them again. And we get certain people them where they actually can specifically can get fun with the program, and then they get a message where then they take home. So please not take offense if we laugh or we talk about serious issues then please we they beg, please. Yeah, we get people them where majority need this. Yeah, every program gets its own style. Now that make we can always talk and say this representation, the style, the way how we they talk, the things the way we they put out for let we confirm waiting with the talk. All of that one and then I make we are unique, and all of them things then they make you choose we. Yeah, so please not force we for change them, especially for some words. Like for example, we use the word caretaker. This make we just totally different from any other channel because we use we own way of call. We use we own way for call we own president. We use we own way for call we country. We get we own style. So please appreciate we style. This style we're not going for change them for anybody because at this you discover we with. If not to this style, you're not for be able for discover we. We know one for do strict program where you can just listen no more. You tense past alone problem. But at some point where you tense, then we give you something else. You relax and laugh. That joint self where you smile, you muscle themselves. They make that stress they go away. So this now we style. This now we style. Initially, we start with we names them, but now we find out that we change them. Not because we're afraid anybody. We're not afraid anybody for we real name or no real name. Yeah? But we choose for go with this. By the way, my name na Aliu. This man na Justin. We decide for change we names them for add to the taste of the program. Not because we're afraid anybody. Okay? We're not afraid person and no one thing in life. God na give life. God na take life. They say person when a coward, he die plenty time. Before he die, they can meet him. But the wise man, they die just one time. So we know the fear and we choose this style. Please allow me for do this style. We love you so much. We love una so much. Okay? We love una so much. All work and no play. Exactly. Make Jack a dull boy. That's true. So please, una just accept we, please. Yeah, we love una all. Every day we see dedicated people them they come, stay with we. Not to say they're idle, not to for say they not get anything for do. Plenty people are really busy. We don't see people and in our office and the hide self for just made a waiting with the campus on for the day. Yeah, not to idle, not to because of politics or anything, because they're concerned about waiting they happen. And that make we sign up. Lord confess, plenty time and the one can come to una, and not easy. It's not easy for we say safe. We can feel them, but some time and day it can dey beyond we control. The body self not to iron. At times, it need rest. For work on them things they are me brother with the team. You know, easy. The tell where they work, for example, like the 98, the BBC Media, whatever. We get a team, yeah, where they work on different programs then. That is why you hear different things then. But this we team is not big, it's small. Now only now we dey try for see how best we dey get more people them for work with we. And you get trusted people for work, especially with the kind of thing we they do. Remember, if us not sell you, treat not they buy you, then say you best friend. Now they be the one where they market you. Remember the story of Judas and Jesus? Wetin happen? Again and kiss all. Sure and say love all. Be on sell seller. Hey, Motaman weather. So we get to be very careful. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Una, thank you very much one more time. I think say we want to say one love to Una all, and peace out. Bible, anything there?
I don't say bye. Not force me for talk.
Give me small Laka.
Yeah, no.
Laka. No, I not say give me that picture. I say Laka.
No, not reach out.
Ready? You sit down before me, so I did and give you.
And grip am.
Okay. Anyway, we'll take care of yourself. Bye-bye. And Alisa, I will help now. Hope say you do very well, yeah? We care for you so much, yeah? Thank you very much. We care for everybody. But that one game person day, we get reason why we care about them so much. We love everybody, but that one game person day, we get reason why we care for them so much. So please.
Start me Roxy Bella, I'm not going to talk again. I know you give me pizza. Nothing.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much. By the way, Annalisa laying no mind then. Anyway, we love Una all so much, okay? Thank you very much. Una get on yourself a wonderful night. By the way, on the 11th, we get a program where we carry with Chernobyl. The flyer down there out now. Chernobyl the day on this channel. We did do review 2020, 2021 under review. Expenditure, how they call them? Expenditure, I don't know how to call it again, safe. But anyway, we look at the BOE administration for see how much money it don't get and almost it don't spend them. Accountability under the microscope. Anyway, until we meet again, I want to say one love to we all. God bless we country Sierra Leone where we call we are.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here to and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for your help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.